It's quite common these days to think of people as either well-endowed or having ample wealth, or as having considerably less of the same. In reality, if we choose to dive deeper into the lives of the richest people on the planet, it becomes quite distinctive in terms of how each of them amassed such copious amounts of wealth and fame. Some acquire wealth by their talents being used in a way to gain professional prowess, or by putting in extreme levels of hard work and skill to build something from the ground up to great heights. At last, some have earned fortunes in a hereditary manner, for example Walton, Mars and Koch. Much similar to this, the Rothschild family, the richest in the world, have amassed their wealth in the form of generational wealth, which was from mining, energy, real estate and winemaking. The Rothschilds' origins. Were the Rothschilds always surrounded by unfathomable wealth? How did they become the richest family? Let's get right into it to answer the burning questions about the richest family on the planet. The Rothschilds were not always as rich as they are now. They had rather humble beginnings, rooted in the Jewish ghetto of the German city in Frankfurt, and their family name comes from their ancestral home, which was marked by symbols as compared to numbers, which is the system society and government follows as of today. The symbol above their ancestral home was a red shield, which in Old German was spelled as Roth, meaning red, and Schild, meaning shield. In 1769, the Rothschild patriarch Mayer Amschel Rothschild was hired by the Crown Prince of Wilhelm of Hesse, who once came to power in 1785 and appointed Amschel to manage the kingdom's finances as a court Jew, which sounds offensive, yet was one of the highest honors a Jewish person could have in Catholic-dominated Europe. This opportunity was used with the added aspect of the need to follow the Bible and hence prohibit themselves from lending money in exchange for profit by themselves. Journey to fortune. With the money earned by Mayer, he quickly managed to open a bank and sent his son Nathan to London, which helped him to transfer Wilhelm's fortune to London during the Napoleonic Wars and even helped the British by financing their fight. After the Napoleonic Wars, Mayer's 4 sons opened other banks, namely in Paris, Naples and Vienna, which were targeted at helping aristocrats in their time of financial danger. They lent large amounts of money to their countries where they had solid financial capital in exchange for heavy interest, especially in times of war or when the countries were on the verge of going bankrupt. This essentially meant that the Rothschilds were funding and profiting from every war in the 19th century in Europe. Currently, from this, it's quite evident that the Rothschilds' fortune haven't been earned, but rather extorted from the financially leveraged. As of today, the Rothschilds' vast fortune is a hot topic of myths, with multiple sources claiming the family as owning about $500 trillion, which is hard to accept, as even the whole world's capital is estimated to be around 1 or 2 quadrillion. This makes it very unbelievable that a family controls over half of the world's entire money. In a more recent study, the aggregate amount as claimed by multiple sources is said to be around $500 billion to $1 trillion, which will account to be 2 to 4 times more than the wealthiest individual, followed by the Rothschilds, Elon Musk. As mentioned before, their primary source of income is the banks. Over the years, they have branched out in mining, transport, real estate, art and stocks as well. Additionally, they have a minority stake in the Suez Canal. This is followed by claims that mention them owing up to 30% shares in all major banks worldwide. With all of this talk of wealth kept in mind, the Rothschilds' lifestyle is still a mystery to everyone out there, as they are true experts in hiding their true fortune, which might just be bigger than the whole southern hemisphere combined. They not only have been rumored to own the largest solid gold collection, but also have shares in every major gold reserve in the world. Over time, we have had very brief glimpses into their lives they lead behind closed doors. Unlike a majority of the extravagantly rich, as the Rothschilds don't waste money on flashy and fancy things that hold little investment value. The family is also associated with the Illuminati, the New World Order. In the end, the Rothschilds are just a wealthy family that avoids the public's curiosity and prefers to engage in their luxurious lifestyle in private. With that said, what's the most absurd rich people conspiracy that you've heard? Let us know in the comments below.